Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Quazimotoe again. I'm here today to show y'all my computer build. I've been working on it for a couple years now, so I figured I'd share it with you. So let's start off with what I used to have, right? I used to have a Q9550, which is an Intel Core 2 quad. Bought that in 2008 from iBet Power, I think it was. They had an NZXT case, came standard. The motherboard was a gigabyte originally, and then actually no, it was Asus originally, and then it fried because they tried to overclock it, and the board just fried. So I had to get someone to replace the motherboard. I got the gigabyte board that lasted until I sold it, basically. Yeah. So I've upgraded my graphics card three times since then. So it came with I think a 1 gig video card. I don't even remember what it was. Like it was a GT something, and I upgraded to a GT something else, and like a 550 or something. I don't know. Old stuff. Anyway, so what I ended up upgrading to is this puppy. It was a Cooler Master Elite 130, and it had a H170 motherboard with a 6700 in it because there's no overclocking. I ended up buying 16 gigabytes of DDR4 3000 from the Evo X kit from Geel. I bought the EVGA GTX 1066 gigabytes. It's the mini one, as you can see. I bought an NZXT ATX power supply. It's 550 watts, gold plus or 80 plus bronze rated. So getting it into the Cooler Master Elite 130 wasn't too hard, really. The Intel CPU cooler is pretty short, but I did end up modifying a little bit because I wanted some more airflow, so I modified a little bit. I cut some holes in it, put some magnets on some fans, thermal take kit. We had 3 120 millimeter RGB fans from thermal take. Came with a little fan hub. And then we could put that sucker on the desk. So this is the very first setup I had. As you can see, I can have some decorations on top. Pretty dark because this is when I first started getting into PC gaming for the YouTube. I bought the 6700 to start the YouTube channel after I got tired of using the PlayStation to edit, so I wanted to edit on something else. I already had the monitor, which is actually a TV Vizio 720p. My wife bought me a new keyboard because I had an old Microsoft one that came with the original Q9550, so I've had it for years. So my wife bought me a nice Red Dragon keyboard, mechanical keys. Had trouble getting the PlayStation 4 dual shock controller to work on it. And then, over time I started upgrading components. I had a Logitech keyboard, solar powered and all that. But I got tired of, how long it took to render stuff on my 6700. I bought that around late 2015, 2016. And then Ryzen came along. So I bought the Ryzen 7 1700 and then overclocked it to 3.9 gigahertz on the stock cooler. I actually put it into the Cooler Master Elite 130 originally, and then once I realized they had a better case, I bought the Fractal Design Nano-S. So I put that puppy in there and I installed everything with it. It was running great, but the stock cooler couldn't really hold it cool at 3.9 gigahertz, 1.35 volts. Because that's all I could do. Like, I couldn't go any lower than 1.35, it would crash. So we got the Legrand Macho. And we installed it. And then down the road a little bit, about a year and a half later, the 2700 was $140, so I bought that, sold my old 1700, upgraded my RAM to 32 gig kit for $95, dirt cheap, also a lot shorter so that the Legrand Macho would have the air capacity to cool the VRMs once I started overclocking 2700. and we installed the 2700. Since then, I've parted out a bunch of things. I've upgraded the graphics card, the power supply, the RAM, like I said. So, also, we bought an NVMe SSD. I've upgraded my hard drive because my old one was going out, so I bought a 4 terabyte, got a 1 terabyte, the NVMe. Still have my original SATA SSD stuff, and they work great. So now that we went over what I've had, let's go into the install. We're gonna unbox the 2700 first for you. So as we're unboxing it, let's get this puppy open. We got some literature on top, installation instructions it looks like. Let's get that out of the way. Oh yeah, socket in 4, of course. Beautiful. Oh, there's a warranty. Check it out. Get the CPU out of here. Let's plastic thing in the way. And that is in fact the Ryzen 2700. Bought it for 140 bucks. Oh, a little sticker to go with it. And you get the Wraith Spire RGB cooler, which I'm not going to be using because I have the Legrand Macho, but let's take a look at it anyway. Plastic cover on it. And now I did like the thickness of it. I actually modified it when I got the Ryzen 1700. Nice fans. Pre-applied thermal paste. And I put it on top of the 1700 with a fan from CryoRig. Their fan fits on top of here and it does better with cooling. Oh, RGB headers. Nice, if you're gonna do that sort of thing. So, there we go, that's all that's in the box. So like I said, we're installing the 2700 today. We're gonna install it into the Nano-S. Let's get the Legrand Macho out of there. Let the montage roll. See you on the other side. And we're unboxing the SF750 from Corsair. 750 watt, platinum certified. We also have these deep cool extension cables. 300 millimeters to be exact, so 30 centimeters each. One's the 8-pin, one's the 24-pin. So let's open this puppy up. I'm really excited to use this because I got rid of a bronze certified to get this platinum in. This SF750 costs the same as the 600. There's your booklet for the important information. Flip through it. I read it all, don't worry. Here is your FF series installation guide, manual, warranty, troubleshooting, etc. Comes with all the cables you need to install even multiple GPUs with this one. So yeah, you got your 24 pins, your 8 pins, your SATAs, your GPU cables, PCIe cables, as well as some Molex too. There's our power cable. And they also give you some cool little zip ties. Oh, check it out, with a Corsair badge and some screws. Oh, look at that. That's a fancy badge. I like it. These are some nice soft, ooh, they're soft cable ties. Oh, so velvety. But, and a bracket. This is the SFX adapter bracket to ATX. We're gonna need that. Ooh, really, really foamy. Oh, it's so tiny. Look how cute it is. Well, let's get it out, look closer. Ooh, warning label. 3-prong, oh, nice clicky switch. SF750. Corsair. Make some nice tiny little SFXs. Is that 92 mil fan, I think it is? So tiny. Yeah, y'all can read this. There's our plugs and stuff. Oh, I'm upside down. Oops, my bad. 24 pin peripheral SATA. Got a 4x4 for CPU, so 8 pin. And 6 plus 2 PCIe's. Got 3 of them, 4 of them suckers. Oh my goodness. It's not very heavy. Pretty light. Especially compared to that one we're taking out. There's your rating levels. So tiny. Alright, let's build with it, huh? Let's get this puppy installed. Corsair SF750. Here's all our cabling. There's our bracket. Since we're not going to use this Molex, we're just going to go ahead and pitch it. There you go. Ready, all set. Let's take a look at the extra extension cables too. Huh? Yeah. Like I said, 300 millimeters or 30 centimeters a piece. They do come with little cable combs so that you can keep your cables all nice and fancy. I actually tried before without using these extensions. I tested the cable lengths out and there's no way it would fit in the Nano-S that I have. So all the reviews I read online for PCPartPicker did say to get extensions if you're going to use this case with this power supply. So I did that. And here they are. Here's your 8 pin. Here's your 24 pin. Nice big cable comb. Yeah, and it's all one piece, so you don't have to worry about the separations. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Love that they added the cable combs. Alright, that's all. Back to the montage. Hope you liked the video. If you did, go ahead and click that subscribe button. It's around here somewhere. As well as enjoying these videos that are posted right here. They're specifically picked for you. Okay, one of them's recommended, but you click the other one. Enjoy it. I hope you do. All right, have a great day. Peace.